The Bitcoin system was developed by an unknown programmer back in 2009 to take part users download an online wallet onto a computer or mobile device. They then get an address for this wallet from which they transfer Bitcoins to the wallet of another user, actually for free, usually for free and without the supervision of any banks. The whole transfer process is encrypted to prevent the money from being stolen. The currency can then be exchanged into hard cash or used in a growing number of stores that accept them to buy goods and services. The total number of coins that can ever be created is limited by the original program design to 21 million. And now Amir Taki, a Bitcoin software developer, is with us right now, live from London. Amir Taki, thank you very much indeed for your time, for being with us here. You are actually at the heart of the Bitcoin system. And can you explain to us how it works, the whole system, and why anyone would want to take part in it?
Yeah, well, I can't explain it in like under a minute, but the basic gist of it is that there's this network of people worldwide, and any person that joins to the Bitcoin network is responsible for upholding it. The Bitcoin is actually a form of money, like the dollar, euros or pounds, but it's virtual currency in the internet. This type of currency which is not overseen by central banks or governments or states, and there's no restrictions on how you can use it. You can send it to anyone, anywhere in the world. Like a person can download the Bitcoin software, get set up with it in 5 minutes, and start accepting payments from Iran or North Korea. It's proper free trade, not the fake kind where you need to register corporations or special companies and then you're shut out of the market because of regulations. No, it's kind of money where anybody in the world can participate. It might be all right in the West where anybody can set up an account and get a Visa or a MasterCard, but it's not the same. Like PayPal alone is blocking access from over 60 different countries worldwide. Bitcoin doesn't have any of these restrictions or limitations. And the payment system is used as a political tool to shut down speech on the internet. And that's why the Bitcoin is so important.
Yeah, probably it is. But still, to many people, like me, for example, the whole system, the whole Bitcoin idea seems to be very complex. How do we know that it's safe? How can we trust it?
Actually, the Bitcoin system, I think, is a really simple system because it's based off this concept of open source. So I can download the source code for Bitcoin and you can read through it. And you know, like how someone can speak French or Spanish or English, I can read source code and I can read the source code and see that it does exactly what it says it does. It's something really powerful where I have Bitcoin stored on my computer and I send it over the internet direct to someone without any middleman whatsoever, using software that I wrote myself completely. When I have a bank account, I don't know what happens in that bank account. I don't know who I was dealing with or all the middlemen and institutions there. With Bitcoin, there's none of that. It's total control over your money.
And as we've heard, the US government has raided a business involved in Bitcoin transactions. Could it stop Bitcoin altogether if it was determined to do so? No,
and this is actually great news because so far they've been moving overtly in the shadows, you know, pushing Bitcoin here and there. And this is the first time they've actually played their hand and actually made a move against Bitcoin that's actually out there in the public. And so Bitcoin is a tool which threatens the powers of all of these institutions that have the economy rigged against them. Yesterday I was in Canary Wharf and there's these police and they're not even real police. They look like police, they dress like police, but they're not. They're security guards. And they were going around harassing us when we were going to the FCA to ask about questions. And it's like, the whole thing is that they will make moves against Bitcoin because it does threaten this power that they have, this monopoly they have over the economy. But Bitcoin is a tool which, if done right, it can't be censored. You can't stop people like doing trade with each other. It's a proper tool for free trade. I've been saying for a long time that we need to build Bitcoin in the underground market, and things like this that have just happened in the US prove this is true. We need a foundation for Bitcoin, and the underground economy does not mean only drugs or guns or weapons, but it means normal things like people doing trade with each other, local businesses sending goods to each other and trading. And there is a lot more to the underground economy than just the common picture that's painted out there. It's something which allows people to progress and allows people to actually create the kind of wealth